you need to maximize both. And again, anybody out there that is planning for retirement, whether you're 45, 50, or you're in retirement at 65, 75, you have to have the ability to maximize both income and growth. And again, this comes with guarantees and security, okay? Security and guarantees has to be a part of the retirement plan no matter what, because the simplicity that the client or the retiree or you need to have, okay, is the most important thing in retirement. Anybody's goal out there, the goal is to be able to retire simple. It's supposed to be simple. It's not supposed to be confusing. It's not supposed to be, kind of learning something or going online and researching and Googling financial products. What does the world come to? That is not what it's about. All right. I mean, I've met so many clients that are like, well, I went on the past 2 months. I've been researching online, this, that, this. Isn't the point to retire to not have to worry about that stuff anymore? Right. So again, if you're out there and you're looking at simplifying retirement, which you need to be, simplify your income, simplify the guarantees and securities, you need to give us a call at 850-565-1705.
Maximizing growth and income together is something that absolutely has to happen in retirement. And I think we talk a lot about income because that's like the first step when we talk to somebody about retiring and working a plan and sitting down with them. But you can't forget the growth, and you can get both in retirement. And I think what happens is when people try to mix growth inside of income and they're not separating it out. And I think you can have a harmonizing return, like Jim mentioned, if you attack one at a time. Let's attack the income. Let's maximize your Social Security, maximizing your qualified funds, which are your 401ks, your IRAs, your TSPs. Let's maximize that for income, but let's also look at the other side for growth. And you can do both. You can absolutely do both. And you don't have to worry about your income if the stock market drops. Set it up where income's guaranteed. You've maximized it. If the stock market drops, you don't worry about it because it'll come back. And too many people are trying to mix it and they're worried, oh my gosh, I'm taking income, stock market drops, and I ran out of money in retirement. That's the worst thing you can do, one of the biggest mistakes. So we can help you make a plan, and we can help you design that plan where you're maximizing your income, attacking the 401ks, the IRAs, setting up guaranteed income while looking at the other side for growth.
The last thing you want to do, again, if you're out there listening, the last thing, the biggest mistake you can make is spending your money without creating a plan and running out of funds for retirement. That is the biggest mistake that will cause your retirement not to be what you wanted it to be when you first started planning the retirement, right? So again, going towards that, that's where maximizing the growth and the income is together most important. And great point, Steve. And I do want to point out, that's where principal security comes in. Again, if you're out there and you're looking for more principal security with good growth, okay, and to be able to really prolong your income and growth, you need to give us a call at 850-565-1705. Again, 850-565-1705. If you're scared about being in the market and you don't want to have to watch the market anymore, you don't want the risk of loss, you've accumulated what you have in your 401k, IRA, maybe savings bonds, savings funds, right? Your TSBs, right? Your 403bs. These are the retirement accounts that you need to be able to now be secured and have a security of principal with guarantees in the background to be able to last forever and to be able to make sure that your retirement becomes simple. Again, if you want to simplify retirement, okay, and not make it complicated, you need to give us a call. We can sit down with you and help go towards your goals and simplify your retirement with you. Okay. And again, speaking of work, bring up one of the biggest things I think we always see is financial advisors out there. And I'm sure any retiree out there, you guys know how this is. Financial advisors want to make things complicated. They don't want you to understand everything about everything because they want you to just believe in them to do the best thing for you. When really what we're seeing now is people running out of money every single day and making mistakes in their retirement portfolio taking distributions from 401ks, IRAs, TSBs, 403bs, and any retirement account possible. Again, don't make the mistake of taking distributions at the wrong time from your 401ks, IRAs, or TSBs. Really sit down with a specialist like us and we can help out with that.
That's such a big point. If you think about that, some of the things in the 3 decades I've been doing this, as people get older and they age into retirement, they start thinking about their health, and that plays a big part. And I've seen clients over the years, people listening may be worried about this. All of a sudden, their advisor tells them to attack their 401k to cover a health bill, a long-term illness, or something like that. Didn't have it planned properly, and they destroyed their income stream in retirement. And now, not only are they trying to cover their health, they're worried about running out of money. And we talked about it this whole show about making these mistakes. You can't do that. You have to sit down, have a solid, rock solid plan where you can sleep at night and know that no matter what happens to inflation, no matter what happens to the stock market, I have guarantees in my retirement. And I think that's where people just don't spend enough time searching, seeking out those guarantees, getting that flow going. It's solid income, whether I live to 90, 105, whatever it is, I never have to worry. And that's what we can put together for people listening today. We can put that plan together where you have some rock solid guarantees in your retirement.
And if you like that video, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell for weekly content just like this. And for more, click the video on your screen.